All right, I'm here at Genesis 3, you already know, and I am with Prog, the master storyteller, and I have a couple of questions for you, Mr. Prog. What is the significance of G3?
You know, Genesis 3, a lot of people don't know, was actually slated to happen in the summer of 2013, but for obvious reasons, it ended up not going down. I think for a lot of people, it's the history. You know, a lot of people, when they think of Genesis, they think of, Armada for the first time coming over to the States. They think of a lot of historic sets, and not that other tournaments don't have those, because they all do. But there's something special about Genesis, something special about going to NorCal. I mean, NorCal, again, the home of homemade waffles and Phil, probably the reason why we're all here today. Melee wouldn't be alive, and I think Melee's been kind of the torchbearer in terms of organization. So it makes sense to return to NorCal.
Honestly, I think it's because it was the finals. I think that Armada coming out, it really changed the landscape of Melee. It was kind of cut and dry. Mango was kind of dominating, and Armada came in, and we had one of the best finals ever. I think that's why people remember that tournament. We hadn't seen a lot of that stuff before. A lot of the stuff that every peach does now that's standard, it was new. The double jump.
Where he goes down and nares you and then still keeps his double jump. That was non-existent before
that
he
was
came
not
out.
New. That was completely
That
new
was
technology.
like, what? When people saw him do that versus Shiz,
we were crazy.
I didn't even know you can do that.
Nah.
Most peaches would just try to wait on the ledge and hit you off again.
Yeah, there were a lot of fast peaches back then, but there wasn't the punish heavy peach hadn't been invented yet.
Up air wasn't really implemented with peach.
Yeah.
That, and then the fact that the same situations happen back to back. Like both finals is both them, and they've traded. So it's like, the prestige of that, the prestige of like Europe being in the scene, which was unheard of at the time, just anywhere other than Canada, kind of,
I think there was a lot of mystery going in, right? We hadn't had an East versus West crew battle in a long time. We didn't know anything about Armada, so I think it was kind of bringing the scene back together. We hadn't had a big tournament like that in a long time.
That was the first big tournament post Brawl. So.
Yes,
that
it's
was
huge.
Yeah,
it was huge. So I think it was kind of everyone getting back together, and it kind of re-energized the scene again. It was the first time it kind of felt like a sport to me, because I could really feel the energy of the crowd, and you didn't know what was going to happen. It was the first time I felt like, wow, I feel like the crowd had an influence on the match. It was the first time I really felt like that.
That and commentating, it wasn't like we were like, oh, I'm doing commentary. It was more so like we were just watching with a mic next to us.
Yeah, it was
That's
different.
kind of what
it was
felt
different.
like.
It wasn't like, we weren't really commentating like that.
Like,
It wasn't a play-by-play.
This wave, and I'm on the podium, and like nah, dude, we just happened to have the mic next to us.
Yeah.
We were just kind of just speaking our minds, really. So
there you go. Just bring it back.
The bias was real.
Yeah, the bias is real. A lot of hype,
a lot of explicit language.
Yeah, a lot of things that are not so good now.
Yeah,
we were rocking it back then.
Yeah, and like a challenge for Mango too.
Yeah, honestly, finals really define a tournament.
Make or break your tournament.
Yeah.
You can have like the best everything run on time, but like if you have a whack final, dude. It's just like having a dope cake and dropping it, So you definitely even if this tournament doesn't run great, if we have a crazy final, I think
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people are here for the entertainment. So I mean, when you have I hope we have a Mango Armada. That's what people want to see, and I think if that happens, people will be satisfied with Genesis regardless of the outcome.
Right.
So I think that's what counts. So hope Mango Armada make their way. More Mango. I hope Mango makes his way to finals. Because I think there's a lot of tournaments that are run well, but people don't remember them because the finals, didn't stay in their mind. So, finals define a tournament.